So the 75th difficult issue. We are still in the treatment part. So the beginning still the questions, like still on Huangdi Neijing mentions, like east part, usually it's kind of stronger there. And the organ belong to it will be stronger also. And the organ belong to west part is always kind of weaker. So when we talking about organ belong to east, that's truly is liver. We're still talking about the Zhang organ here. And the organ belong to west part, that organ will be lung. So that's in Huangdi Neijing mentions. So then, like we need reducing the organs of the south, that should be hard. And the tonified organ of the nose, that will be kidney. So all of these is mentioned in Huangdi Neijing. So question here, why? So in Huangdi Neijing, mainly they mention some ruler there, but they are not truly do explanations. We say Nan Jing mostly is explanations was mentioned in Huangdi Neijing. So that's mentions in Huangdi Neijing. East part always strong, and the west part is always weaker. So truly in Huangdi Neijing, they talking about like a east part, sun rising, and the west part, like a sun go down. So that they talking about east part is strong here, and the west part is kind of deficiency here. So now we're talking about the treatment here. We say we need reducing on the south part, and we tonify on the nose part. So that's the question here, why? Then talking about 5 elements, their relationship, solely the same meaning of earth. They're balanced and the relationship each other. So thus we know, basically we have the chart for 5 elements. East region, relationship with the wood. West region, relationship with metal. So we still need thinking about 5 elements, relationship with each other, and their control circle, their generation circle, when we're talking about 5 elements. Then we're talking about the wood on excessive condition. So still the chart, we still need the chart here. Wood relationship with the East. Now we're talking about wood excessive here. Metal should be controlled. Level 8. So metal normally will be controlled wood. Like reducing excessive there, yeah. If metal strong, yeah, if metal strong. If the fear is excessive. So just give an example here, talking about 5 elements relationship here. They're separate, it's not connected here. Yeah. If the fear is excessive, the water will be controlled. Water will control it, balance it, yeah. Level it, yeah. The same meaning. If the earth is excessive, then wood will be controlled. So pretty same we learn in our foundation. If the metal, if like pretty strong or excessive, the fear will be balanced. And certainly if the water, if excessive there, the earth will be controlled. So that's the normal balanced way. 5 elements. They will level or balance each other. And a healthy condition, nothing excessive, nothing deficiency, because they balance itself and keep pretty similar, like we're talking about yin-yang balance. I think we are pretty familiar with yin-yang balance. We are not that commonly talking about 5 elements balanced. But truly, 5 elements still need balanced. Not one element is too strong or too weaker. So that's the way 5 elements getting balanced. Then we still go back our question before. The East region relationship with the liver. And the liver relationship with the wood. When we're talking about East excessive, that means the liver excessive, the same meaning. So we say when we put 5 elements together, when we got one aspect, that's a relationship, other aspects. So East organ relationship with liver, 5 elements relationship with the wood. When we're talking about East excessive, same meaning, liver excessive, and the same meaning, wood excessive. And pretty the same. West region, organ relationship with the lung. And the lung relationship with the metal. So when we're talking about West region deficiency, that's the same meaning, lung deficiency. So that's from beginning, we're talking about the situation. Liver excessive. Long deficiency. But they just changing the way to say it. They are not directly talking about the liver excessive. They just matching the natural. Yeah, they just matching the natural way. In the natural way, always east region like a strong or excessive. And in the natural way, west region more deficiency. Matching or organ that should be liver excessive, lung deficiency. 出来 clinically, we see more troubles, liver excessive trouble, like liver qi stagnation, liver fat rising up. Yeah, we are pretty commonly see liver excessive problems. It is matching with natural, right? And we are pretty commonly to see lung deficiency problems. We may have some lung excessive problems, but not that common. The commonly lung problems, lung qi deficiency, lung yin deficiency. So that's we're talking about our human being living in the universe. Everything matching with the universe. So that's liver always excessive and the lung always deficiency. Yeah, go ahead, some question.
Can you remind me what an excessive lung condition looks like?
Phlegm heat, yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. Liver deficiency conditions still possible, like liver blood deficiency, liver yin deficiency, but mostly liver is excessive trouble, mostly. Lung mostly is deficiency trouble. So then go back from the beginning, we're talking about in the case, if excessive in the liver, we should reducing the fat, the south region. And we need to tonify the water on the nose region. So that's still mentions we talking about before. Yeah, mentions in we talking about before. So then they do some explanation here. Why? Yeah. Far is the south region. And because far is the son of the wood. And the water on the nose region. So water is the mom of the wood. Still 5 elements relationship in here. Then we're talking about what water doing. Water can control the fire. Still 5 elements. Yeah, always keep this picture in your mind. Wood, fire, water. So water control the fire. Wood excessive. We can reducing the sun. So that's we're talking about water controlled fire. And if we tonify the water here, it's the same way reducing the sun. Reducing the sun of the wood. So the sun can cause excessive in the mom, and the mom can cause the deficiency in their children. So here, they're talking about the balance between the mom and the son. When mom excessive, they will cause son excessive. When mom deficiency will cause the son deficiency. Now we're talking about wood here. Wood excessive is the problems here. That's truly make the sun excessive also. So that's why we're reducing the sun here. So that's we're talking about reducing the fire and tonify the water. Still the way reducing the fire because water control the fire. Now we need the fire be reducing. So then we're talking about last one. If we like the metal, like recovered, like before we're talking about metal difference in there. And the metal controlled wood. If the metal getting stronger, so that's then the wood will be controlled also. So that's the same idea. The fire controlled metal, we reducing the fire, basically we recover the metal. So that's the main idea. Like one on liver excessive. My liver so similar like lung. Liver excessive and the lung deficiency condition. Mainly we reducing the fat or heart. And we tonify kidney water. So that's water controlled fire, water tonified, fire will be controlled. And we also can directly reducing the fire. So in that kind of case, we make the wood weaker here. Excessive condition, reducing the sun, relieve the mom excessive also. Other expected, liver less control to metal, then metal will be strong. So that's basically answer the question before. Then just conclusion here. So when we make a treatment, we need to know like what is deficiency kind of condition, what is excessive condition. They just give an example here. So if we don't know what is deficiency, what is excessive, so we are not able truly to curate illness. So that's basically just give us an example. When liver excessive and long deficiency condition, what we should treat? Yeah, what we should treat. But truly, it matching with all the other Zhang organs when they have excessive or deficiency. We are not thinking about organ itself. We need thinking about 5 elements relationship each other. Then we make some tonify for some organ and some reducing for some organ. The arm is the balance. Yeah, the arm is balance 5 elements. We're talking about 5 elements need balance also. We are not only balance yin yang, we also need a balanced 5 elements. So that's in this chapter.